see that. Oh, and here we are. Good morning.
Okay, now I don't need your chair. You guys need platforms now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just a
I'll
minute.
just
Or if we just move forward. You move to
Yeah,
the
you
back.
move back and we'll
There we go. There we go.
We know how. Hey, now we know how to make us look taller
Yes,
with the toppers.
we do.
That's right. Just
Move
move
up
up
front.
Move up front. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I almost put on my winter coat and my earmuffs
it is
this
cold
morning.
this
It's so
morning.
cold here. It's windy.
Winter.
49 it says.
It's cold out there, and the wind howled all night long.
it
Almost blew me away. It's a good thing I have a couple of extra pounds on me, so I can stay firmly planted.
And
where
you probably have 1 or 2 quilts at your house to keep warm, don't you?
maybe only one. I might have
You
only
mean
one.
not down to 1.
I might be down to one. Oh, liar, pants and coat. So last week I got to go do something so fun. I got to go to a retreat the last few days, and next week we're gonna have something to show you that we're so excited about. If I would have brought the one ruler that I needed to finish trimming, I could have had my blocks done.
It's
However,
hard when you're at a retreat and you don't know,
well,
or
and
you forget.
I even went to the quilt store to get a ruler. I was going to purchase a new one. So, no, they didn't have them.
Oh.
No block locks. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. But I have some really exciting news to share this morning.
Someone to introduce.
Someone to introduce. So, do you see a
Finally get to meet
resemblance?
number one daughter.
See a resemblance? Yeah, number one daughter.
Number one daughter.
Not favorite. Clear
No.
that up for the siblings.
Number one.
Just
Born
the
first.
Born first. Yes. So you all hear me talk a
Yes.
lot about my darling daughter Donna that has a quilt store in Colorado. So
Because I'm also crazy like her.
at least as much.
Mother like
the
daughter.
At least as much. So Miss Donna is out here to help plan for our next second
Oh, we're so
Saturday.
excited.
Yeah, all day at the computer yesterday. We got some great stuff coming up.
Coming.
Yep.
We do.
Yep. It's going to be
so
beautiful.
fun. It's going to be
really
good. It's
pretty.
going to be
It was
good.
really fun.
So when I found out she was coming out and she was going to be here for Village Vibes, I said, "Oh, yes, you are. You are my guest.
Special
Be the
guest.
special
You're the
person.
special person for today." So even though she's not one of our staff people that we've normally had, she still kind of is.
Kind of.
She's still,
Yeah.
I feel like a village girl. I felt like a
Yes.
village girl for a long time.
because you have been
Yeah.
for a whole lot
Yeah.
of years.
Yeah.
A whole lot of years. But Donna's brought out, so Miss Donna owns a shop in Broomfield, Colorado. So it's called the Quilt Store. So if you are ever out there, make sure you go see it. It is a darling store.
Come
She's
stop
worked
and see us.
really,
Yeah.
really hard to redo the whole store.
Labor of love.
And so we've asked her to bring some of her quilts, and so Donna is, well, I'm really disappointed. When she told me she was buying a quilt store, I might have said a swear. I did. I did, not might have. I did do that.
Get out here.
I did. I said, "Why are you doing that? Get out here and help your mama. You already got a quilt store. Why are you doing that?" But she has grandchildren.
Yeah.
And it's just too hard to leave children and grandchildren. I get
Yeah.
it. So I
And
don't get to have it
Colorado.
yet.
I love Colorado. So
Colorado is beautiful.
it's good. It's good.
It's
Yeah,
good.
so before I bought the quilt store, I did long arm quilting for people.
For a long time.
Yeah.
Beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful.
Okay. And then I also, because that wasn't enough, I also would write some quilt patterns, and I designed some panographs for quilters that are both paper and digital on the website, thequiltstore.com. Just had to plug that in there.
Or Village Dry Goods.
Yes, Village Dry Goods does
We
have
all-
some
no,
too.
I don't sell them on the website, but we
But
do
you do,
have
in the
lots
store.
of them in the
Yep,
store that
yep.
we've had lots of customers
Yeah,
come
but
by.
anyway, I thought it would be fun to just do a quick little trunk show of some of the
Yes.
quilts for the patterns that I've written, and I will leave some patterns here so you can come on into Mama's shop and buy the patterns if you like the quilts. So I'm going to start with, this was one of the first ones
Why
I
don't
did.
You move over where this isn't.
Yeah,
this
and
is
I
my
will hold.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
I'm a good holder.
So
Look
this
at
one, this one's called Simply Churned, and it's just a totally scrappy, with all of my fun, bright scrappies and a white background, just little 6-inch churn dashes with a pattern in the center instead of a plain. A lot of times churn dashes are just plain in the center. And the trick, also the pattern is written to where you can use a layer cake, and you get 2 sets of blocks out of a layer cake. So if you don't have a big stash, which that would be hard to believe, but you know, some people just starting out, you may not have you could buy a really cute layer cake that all coordinates, and this would work too.
Layer cake or fat quarter?
A layer cake.
A layer cake. Okay. Okay.
And you can get 2, or you can get 2 parts for blocks, and then you just kind of mix them up. But the key is you want to keep all those triangles the same if you're doing it scrappy, and all the rectangles the same. That's the key. Because I tried making the whole block just scrappy, and you just don't get the
lose
look.
the pattern.
Yeah, you don't get
It's
the look.
muddied up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the secret to that. So this is a really fun, love. This is definitely one of my favorites. And then, you know, we all love our pre-cuts, and it's like, what do I do with them? This is just a quick little kind of modern-y take on, it's upside down, but that's okay. It looks the same. It looks the same.
It looks about
Just the pantograph.
same.
Yeah, just the stripes are on the other side. So this just takes a jelly roll. It's called Jelly Roll Slide, and I'm just going to lift it up a little bit so you can see how there. That was good. You could see that, right? Okay. So you just
can only go this high.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, this bottom square down here is the same as this one up here. And then you just put your angle that way. And then you just need like 5/8 of a yard of a coordinating kind of solid fabric. And boom, you got a little nice.
That's
nice,
a great way to use a
Yeah,
jelly
it
roll in
is.
your stash.
Yes,
I love that.
Yes.
cute.
Or scrap 2.5-inch strips. Either.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that one's fun.
Perfect.
Then this one was my math challenge.
I remember when you were designing this.
Yes.
This out at
This
our
one-
retreat.
This one is called Size Does Matter. And again, churn dashes, because that is
see
one of
all
my
the way over
favorite
to the end,
favorite
Donna?
blocks.
Which way are we going? This way?
Yeah, now
No,
come
we
this way.
Okay.
Okay, so my inspiration for this quilt was, sorry.
Don't be getting fresh.
There's something back there. I don't know what, but
There is a warm body back there. It's just tall, so be careful where you're patting.
anyway, the little over there, you can see the that bordery kind of fabric. That was my inspiration for the color. I always wanted to do a neutral quilt, and so that was my inspiration for the colors. And then I really wanted to do this, making all these churn dashes in different sizes. So these are 3-inch. Then you've got 7.5-inch. Oh, I got Liz again.
That's okay.
And then 9-inch, or let's see, 6, and then 7.5, then 9, and then 12s around the outside. Let's see. Yeah, come over here. There's the big 12s, and then that goes all the way down around the bottom. So really, really
So
fun. Really fun. I want to
bottom.
redo this one again.
Pull it up a little bit.
Well,
Are we
Yeah.
up high enough?
there we go.
Almost.
There's the
There
bottom.
you are. There's
Okay.
the bottom.
All right. I want to redo this one in a rainbow gradation.
That'd be
Yeah,
pretty.
that's on my bucket list to do that at some point. But
I love
it'd be
this
fun in
quilt.
rainbows. Yeah,
Would be
yeah.
very fun in
But I
rainbows.
love the neutral too. It's
It's
just
good.
yeah.
It
So
is.
that was my math
But
challenge.
this isn't boring neutral. This
No.
is
No.
still got
no.
a lot of interest
Yeah.
and but it just doesn't have super bright colors, so I love it.
Thanks.
You did a fabulous job.
It's
You.
very
I
nice.
love it too.
Okay, and then you want to do
So,
these
okay, yeah, let's
behind?
do these ones back here. I have these. This one's called Twilight, and I really wanted to do a navy and aqua together. I just think that's a really pretty combo. And then this was a quilt that I saw a picture in an old vintage magazine where you had to cut everything out by scissors or,
Ooh.
yeah. So I redesigned the block doing some square and square blocks and some flying geese around it. And then this one I sashed and bordered out.
Yeah, and let's
yin-yang.
hold up the whole one because I think this is such a good example of what she's going to show you next.
Yeah, there you go, because you can really see. So this is the block. Where can I see? Okay, there you go. The block up there with 5 square and squares. No, way more than that. 9 square and squares. It's been a minute. And a bunch of flying geese. So we know how much we love our flying geese.
So this one, oh yeah, she did
Yeah.
a
Oh, I did a
You
fun
want-
back.
You want to see cute scrappy back.
Yep,
scrappy
yep.
back too.
That one's fun. More aqua and navy, just because it's good.
Did you want to say something?
Well, I
about
was
the
just gonna
blocks
say,
before we flipped it, Miss
so she
Liz?
put sashing on this.
Oh yeah, then the blocks are
And
sashed.
sash and then some borders. But take note when we show you the next one of the sashing and the borders on this one.
Yeah.
So
there you
we'll
go.
point that out in a minute.
Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Right.
So, like I said, I love the rainbow. Actually, my favorite color is rainbow.
It's true.
And that's why I want to do the size does matter in rainbow. But this one I did redo in rainbow. I had a fat quarter bundle when this is a Zen Chic. I think it's one of their basics now
We gotta
of
show the
Moda.
back on this too.
Oh yeah, my rainbow. More rainbow. So what I did with this, I had a fat quarter bundle. That one does take fat quarters, I believe, the Twilight one. But I had this fat quarter bundle that had way more colors in it than what I had blocks for. And so I did some color pencil graph paper and I split all of the blocks diagonally. And that just, then I was able to do 2 colors. I don't know, can you see?
Donna, I think, come over and look at this green one.
Look at the green one,
Look at the
maybe?
green one, or even the hot pink one down
Yeah.
below.
Yeah, I think
'Cause
I
then you
see
can
that.
see
Whoa,
the
I'm turning it
two-
the wrong way.
Yeah, see how it's split diagonally and then made the blocks. So,
So you were able to get more colors.
yeah, I was able to
in.
get more of the gradation, kind of more ombre look maybe.
And this purple one down here in this corner
Is
shows
that a
it.
good example?
That one shows it, I think, pretty good too, Liz.
Yeah, that one's
does.
really
There
yeah.
you go. You can see it really well in that.
Yeah.
That's really
So
pretty.
this is what Liz was talking about, how in this one I left out the sashing. So the gradation kind of blended
right
better
into each
together. Like I felt like breaking it up with the white background it didn't need that as much. Like the navy and the aqua kind of needed that to make each navy block pop. But this one I wanted it to more flow. And so I left out the sashing. And then
But that's
just
a
did,
good way to either shrink or increase the size of a quilt.
True.
Is to sash and border or not sash and border.
Right. Yeah, there's a big difference in the
Base.
size
Yeah,
of these two
are they the
quilts.
same blocks? Same number of blocks?
Yep.
Yeah. You guys
Yep.
probably can't tell because we don't have a wide enough angle, but there is a big difference.
Yeah.
Let's show the back.
Yeah. Oh, this is just a fun wide back.
But look how pretty that is. That's lovely. So
Yes, very, very
and another good example we'll show you in a minute of 2 different colorways of the same pattern can make a quilt look very, very different.
very different. Yeah.
So-
And this little quilting design on here is my Luscious Lemons that was co-designed with my friend Cindy.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Yes.
Love our
Yes.
Cindy.
Okay. So this one,
Oh,
I love a quilt that tells a story. That's always my favorite. So this one was made for my first granddaughter, and so I had to name it
First
after
and
her.
only.
This is true. My only granddaughter. We're heavy on the boys. So this one is called Gracie Quilt because that's my granddaughter's name, and they wanted reds and the aquas. So I love aqua. It can go with anything. Blue, red. It's one of my favorites.
It's true. It's true.
So this is just a cute little windmill with a little 4-patch in the center, and Gracie has one exactly like this because we made one for her, and then I had to make one for me.
For you,
know.
as well.
And
Let's
then
maybe hold these side by side.
yeah,
Up if we
oh
can.
yeah,
Here.
maybe we can do that.
Here, I'm gonna
So then I
split it in half.
also I
Okay.
redid it in another colorway, because then I was on a navy and coral kick.
So let me-
You're gonna fold.
okay, you want to go scooch
I'm gonna go
over
this
that
way.
a little, and
So
I'll
this is
scooch
the
in here.
same quilt, just a different colorways. So you can see that the blocks are the same, but it looks
how
totally
different.
different.
Yeah, just by color.
And is that just a slightly different size too?
Yep, looks like it.
So then that's another good example of either increasing the size a little bit of a border or decreasing to increase your colors or
size
whatever.
just slightly.
I love it. Okay, so
Yeah,
now we
and
can
this
show
one
that
had
full one.
this one had a border print fabric that I just loved, and so that's why that was kind of the inspiration, using a border print in that's what they're called, right? A border,
Which one
like
are you talking?
the outer border.
Yes,
it was
yes. Border stripe. Was it a
yeah,
border stripe?
well,
or-
it just had it along the bottom, and then which I really like it when they make a border like that they put it on both sides.
sides.
But this one was only on one, so I had a lot left over. So actually, the rest of it is in the background.
That's perfect.
Good
Yeah.
way to use
What
that.
a
Yeah,
good
so
way
I was able to
it.
use that all up as
still
pretty
being
much the
used
whole
as
bolt of
fabric.
fabric.
So cute.
But I just love the way the flowers go around
pretty.
in the border. So border.
And you
border
even
prints can be
mitered your
fun.
corners.
I did miter them.
Wow, girl.
Yes.
You did that.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
I've never done that.
Beautiful.
Oh.
I need to do
I'm
it.
gonna have
Yeah.
to teach you.
I need
And,
a-
and this.
Well, but
the
not
back-
all quilts need it.
No,
So
that
I
they
need,
do not.
I need a
They
quilt
do not.
and fabric that
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
really requires it.
And this one's quilted with my little design called Promenade. And this is a good one for.
You can see it or not.
Kid, well,
Flip on the, if you see better
you
on the
see
front, on the
I
darker
don't know.
colors.
well, yeah, there's a little flower and then a little. That's kind of good, I think.
And
Yeah.
a
A little loopy loop.
so
Yeah,
like
a little loop de loop.
loop. Cute.
And that is only in a 3-inch size, so it's great for people that just have like a mid-arm size machine
Oh,
that
good.
don't have a lot of throat space.
Yes.
So, because I get asked that a lot.
Right.
You know, I have
which
I don't have much
pattern
throat.
will
Yeah,
fit.
yeah.
Mhm,
So that's a good one for that. Okay, we saved the greatest for last, right?
Oh,
You wanna do
This-
this one
excited.
first?
Yeah, we
right?
want to do that one first. This is my most popular selling pattern, and
Is
just a
there another
fair,
down in this? Or top and bottom on this?
not
I
really,
didn't think so.
and just a fair warning: if you see this and like it, want to make it, the entire thing is paper pieced.
But
I
she has
love
a
that.
Fair
She
warning.
has a great
Fair-
tutorial on her site
Yeah.
for paper piecing.
Yeah.
A really
And
good
so this
one.
is actually, the name of this quilt is Snails at Sea, because it is a take on the Storm at Sea block. So the Storm at Sea block here makes up, they have 4 of them come together to make, no, that's the center. That's the center. Oh, 4 of them come together to make this little whirly gig
There you
here.
go.
Yeah, you'll see that on the next one. So yeah, the whole thing is paper pieced. Within the center of the Storm at Sea block is a snail trail. That one's called the snail trail block, so that's why it's called Snails at Sea.
This is so pretty.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah, and it's just 3 colors in this way. I've
Is
seen.
it just 3 fabrics?
Yep, it's just
Yes,
3
just
fabrics.
3 fabrics.
Yep,
3
yep.
different.
But it is a lot of fabric because it's paper piece. That always
Sure.
takes more. But
Yes.
the
Well, it's a
directions
good
are
size
written.
quilt.
Yeah, and the directions are written well to cut your pieces the perfect size to paper piece that it covers your whole piece, but it's not a lot extra.
Not a ton of
Yeah.
waste. Yes,
Yeah.
nice.
So, because of that little 4 whirly gig thing that came together in the center, I had to redo this in rainbows
You
again.
have to show the back.
Yeah, so this one got
You
custom
do, 'cause
quilted.
You can see the
Which
please
bling.
don't call her and ask her to do that because she don't do it
do any
anymore.
custom
Now
quilting
she's too
anymore.
busy.
Yeah.
She's way too busy.
Hey,
too busy.
don't we have to
But-
go forward so they can see the embellishments?
Oh yeah, it also has
It
some
has-
bling.
Ski
It
crystals.
has crystals on it. Can you guys see that? There we go. I think they can see that there.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my
So
gosh.
this one I call my baby because it really was 9 months of pretty steady work. So I had to draw the whole thing out on graph paper in order to get these whirly gigs to come together as one color, because that whirly gig's part of that block, that one's part of that block, and that one's but then it's got to make the next one. So I cut all the pieces, put them in baggies for each block. It was quite intensive, but
Intense organization.
yeah,
Yes, yes.
something like that. You really have to organize.
You really
But in the pattern, there is a blank
Yes.
sheet drawn out of this so that you too can
Do your own
do your coloring, do your own color placement beforehand, and then you can do off the blocks and make them with the right color arrangement.
Right.
So it breaks it down pretty easy. And then all the crystals, I did like a little stencil to mark where to put all the little crystals on each.
So they kind
Little
of
whirly
go
gig.
a little bit in an S.
Yeah.
They're a little bit
Yeah,
of an S.
yeah, yeah. But it's all very uniform because I did
Yes.
mark. And then it took me an entire season of Downton Abbey to apply the crystals individually, one by one.
One by one. Okay, Leah,
So,
let's show
all right,
the back
here's
of this.
yeah,
Can
the
you
back.
see?
You can see the
Look
quilting.
at the gorgeous quilting. Can you see there? Let's see here. I've got a bat. There we go. Can you see all those little pebbles?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Isn't it
And the
so
swirls
pretty?
up here.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have you entered this in a show or anything?
I have. Yep.
And won
Yep.
awards,
no,
I'm sure?
No, not on this one. I think Yeah, no,
Oh,
but
well,
it was
well,
fun to have
The
it
one
hanging.
that she entered it into, they were so nitpicky.
It wasn't
about,
well, and it was an international
Yes, it
show,
was.
so there
Oh.
were. It was back. They don't have that show anymore, but it was the International Machine Quilting Association. That's not even around anymore. But so yeah, you had like people from Germany, people from. I mean,
Japan and
yeah, it was a
everywhere.
very. But yeah, just to have it in, and I did take my picture standing by it.
And they gave you some great feedback on it. They
Oh,
really
always.
did.
Yeah, they do.
They
They
did.
do.
It was so it wasn't your county fair
Right.
that she didn't win
Right,
awards
right,
from.
right.
It was
Which
a-
of course you would
Yeah,
have.
oh,
won.
absolutely,
Wow.
hands
It's-
down, best of show. It's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
I am a little biased, but it is a beautiful
It's
quilt.
beautiful.
Even
Yeah.
having said that, so it is.
Okay,
great.
let's see.
Oh,
Pam
let's see.
says good morning.
Oh, my
we
sweet
love
Pam.
Pam.
We do love our. Oh, I'm so sorry.
She
Oh,
mailed
we're
her.
switching.
Did you?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No,
She's
okay.
I'm retreating.
well, but I'm more than retreating.
We're waiting for things. Right?
Well, what I'm waiting for is a kit to send to Miss Pam. So I've got to take a couple of pictures of some different ones that are in the works. So to see which one
see
Pam
what
would
she
like
shows.
to do for me.
Okay, Sarah Schultz says good morning.
Good morning, Sarah Schultz. How are you today? Hope you're warmer and drier than we
Yes,
are.
no kidding. Sarah, where are you joining us from today? Do you know? Do you know,
I'm
Sarah?
not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure when
And
you
then
said-
my sister Erin is on, and she says beautiful. I'm sure she's talking about your quilt. So
I thought that was me.
It is. Lovely mama. Lovely mama.
They are, yeah, Donna, this is just a small sampling.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is just a small sampling
Yeah.
of what Donna has done. She has beautiful quilts that she has done.
And Tori gives us the clapping hands.
Oh, we got-
Erin says quilt and ladies. Quilts and ladies
Oh,
are
we
beautiful.
look at this
see,
group.
that's right,
This is
that's
the
right.
most beautiful group ever.
So my sister's a teacher, so she can only join in the summer.
Yeah.
So she watches, and my little niece, who's 1, she watches and waves on the camera. It's so
I
cute.
love it.
Hi, Clara.
Oh, Miss Clara. Hi, Clara.
So okay. Sarah's in Clinton. She says she's ready to turn on the heater.
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
actually, we turned on the
just
heater
did.
this morning.
Did I walked in and went, it's cold in here. We need some heat.
Hey, you know what? Are we saving money on air conditioning though? I think we are saving money
And
on
water.
air.
And
With
water.
the rain, yeah.
With
That's
all the
true,
rain
and
and
water.
and water.
So
So
we
we
need
not
it.
to complain. So are we going to, because tomorrow is the first day of summer,
That's
are
true.
we going to turn off from 40 degrees to 110?
I think Mother Nature is just waiting for the calendar.
Is she?
Yeah.
Is that what's
Yeah.
going on?
Yep.
Well, my garden
Yeah.
wishes she would hurry it up. Come
Well,
on,
she
then,
was late
calendar.
turning on spring,
She,
so maybe she'll be late turning on summer.
Yeah.
as long as we get long enough for my tomatoes to ripen in the
Oh,
garden,
that's
I'm okay
true.
with that. I'm
true.
okay with that. I'm okay with that not being 110 degrees.
I
I'm
know
just
I
saying.
am too. I am too. When we went camping this weekend, and we were bundled up a little bit, but it was better than sweltering.
Yeah, I'll be
And the
cold
bugs
any
that
day.
come with that.
Yeah.
Oh, but no, wait a minute. Where else do you live that you can get a mosquito bite on your face one day and the next day you're in your long johns?
I know.
Only Utah, right?
Only Utah.
Only in Utah,
The
guys.
water's
Only-
not helping the mosquito problem, is it?
No, not so much. But dragonflies. I have. Do you know that dragonflies can eat like 3,000 pounds of mosquitoes?
Oh.
Well, that might be. an
Oh,
exaggeration.
wow.
That
They should be really happy. though, right
they
now.
are, yeah,
Yeah.
and they can catch them midair. Like they don't,
That's
like they
awesome.
just swarm all around and just eat
Wow.
those little,
Eat.
eat,
Nice.
So
and
can
they're
bats.
so pretty.
We saw a bat.
Yeah.
I don't think it was this season. Last season, in our yard, just
just
eating. It was cool.
across the street from us in that field that's over
Oh,
there,
yeah.
we have bats, and you could even hear them, and you could see them at night. Sometimes they're a little scary because they swoop down on you, and you don't know if it's a vampire bat or a mosquito bat. I'm not sure.
Your neck.
Right? hide.
My sister is in central Utah. She says it's 20 degrees warmer.
Oh,
So
We're just too
yeah,
far
you're
north.
in the balmy section of Utah.
right,
yeah.
We're up here
We're
in
us
the
northern
we're in
Utah.
the north,
We're in the Alaska section of Utah.
up by the North Pole of Utah.
We'll give you an update next week and tell you if summer's turned on yet.
Yes, yes, we will. So we thank all of you for joining us again this morning. We hope you have had fun. Hope you have enjoyed my special little daughter
Yes,
like
that
I
was so
always
fun.
do when she comes. And bounce onto her website and look. She has a great website.
We'll post her website in the comments so you can jump over there.
We will.
Fun.
Yes, we will. So you can go. And like I said, if you're ever in her area, make sure
Come
you
say
come out
hi.
and say hi
Yes.
to her.
Yep.
So everyone, stay safe, stay warm. You need to say that for today. Have a great week and be kind to one another. And we'll see you all next Tuesday morning for Village
Goodbye.
Vibes. Bye.
Thank you.